Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 9th Standard Subject English.
Dear children, hope you fine. In the last session, you have learned that Kezia, the little girl in third chapter, tries to make pincushion for her father. Today, we are going to find out whether Kezia makes the pincushion for her father or not. I am going to read the fifth paragraph. Listen carefully. Laboriously, with a double cotton, the little girl stitched three sides. But what to fill it with? That was the question. The grandmother was out in the garden and she wandered into mother's bedroom to look for scraps. On the bed table, she discovered a great many sheets of fine paper, gathered them up, tore them into tiny pieces, and stuffed her case, then sewed up the fourth side. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Father's great speech for the Port Authority had been lost. Rooms were searched, servants questioned. Finally, mother came into Kezia's room. Kezia, I suppose you didn't see some papers on a table in our room? Oh, yes, she said. I tore them up for my surprise. What? Screamed mother. Come straight down to the dining room this instant. Here, laboriously means with a lot of effort. Wandered into means went into. Scraps means small pieces of cloth or paper, etc., that are not needed for anything. Hue and cry, that means angry protest. Now I'll explain the paragraph. Kezia wanted to give a present to her father on his birthday. She decided to make a pincushion for him. She took a beautiful piece of yellow silk and stitched it on three sides. Now she needed something to fill it. She searched for her grandmother, but she was not there. She went into her mother's room. There she found many sheets of fine paper lying on the table. She picked them and tore them into pieces. Then she stuffed them into pincushion and sewed it fourth side. But it was her father's important speech for the Port Authority. The members of the family searched everywhere for the papers, but they didn't find anywhere. Finally, mother inquired Kezia about the papers. She told her about that. At once, mother took her to the dining room where her father was standing. Now I'll read the next paragraph. And she was dragged down to where father was pacing to and fro, hands behind his back. Well, he said shortly. Mother explained. He stopped and stared at the child. Did you do that? No, she whispered. Mother, go up to her room and fetch down the damn thing. See that the child's put to bed this instant. Here, drag means pull. To and fro means backward and forward. In the dining room, father was angry and walking to and fro in the room. Mother took her to the dining room. Mother explained to her father everything. He inquired her whether she had done it. He became very angry and upset. He asked mother to bring the pincushion at once. Now I'll read the seventh paragraph. Listen carefully. Crying too much to explain, she lay in the shadowed room, watching the evening light make a sad little pattern on the floor. Then father came into the room with a ruler in his hands. I'm going to beat you for this, he said. Oh, no, no, she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. He pulled them aside. Sit up, he ordered, and hold out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. But it was for your birthday. Down came the ruler on her little pink palms. Here, ruler means scale. Now I'll explain the paragraph. She cried much in her room. Her father came into the room to punish her with a ruler. She hid herself under the bedclothes. he beat her with the ruler. Her father tried to teach her not to touch what does not belong to her by punishing her. She tried to explain him that she had done everything for his birthday, but the sheets were very important for him. But the fact that Kezia ruined them for making him a birthday gift stands strongly against her father. Her effort to please her father resulted in displeasing him very much. I'll read the next paragraph. Hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. What did God make fathers for? She sobbed. Here's a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose. Go to sleep, pet. You'll forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to your father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back and a red color flew into her cheeks. Here wrapped means covered. Kezia was sobbing after getting beatings from his father. Grandmother wrapped or covered her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair. She wanted to know why fathers give punishment to children. She wanted to know what God made fathers for. Grandmother consoled her and asked her to forget about the incident and asked her to take rest peacefully. But the child never forgot the incident. Kezia used to fear her father. After he beat her over pincushion incident, her fear turns into horror. Now I read the next paragraph. The McDonalds lived next door. They had 5 children. Looking through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag in the evening. The father with the baby, Mao on his shoulders, 2 little girls hanging on to his coat pockets, ran round and round the flower beds, shaking with laughter. Once she saw the boys turn the hose on him and he tried to catch them laughing all the time. Then it was she decided there were different sorts of fathers. Suddenly, one day, mother became ill and she and grandmother went to hospital. The little girl was left alone in the house with Alice the cook. That was all right in the daytime, but while Alice was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid. Here, tag means a children's game of catching one another. I'll explain the paragraph. McDonald's family lived next door to her house. One evening, Kezia saw McDonald playing with his children. A baby was sitting on his shoulders. Her name was Mao, and 2 little children were hanging on to his coat pockets. They were laughing. Also, she saw some boys turn the hose on McDonald and he tried to catch them, laughing all the time. She found them feel friendly with their father. McDonald was a kind-hearted and caring father. This made her realize that there were different sorts of fathers. One day, mother became ill. So, grandmother took her mother to the hospital. The little girl, Kezia, was left alone in the house with the Alice. Alice was the name of the cook. During daytime, she managed, but when night time came, she feared that she might get a nightmare. Nightmare means a frightening dream. What was the nightmare and what happened to her? Let us find out in the next session. Thank you very much.